What's up guys? Today I decided to share my April beauty favorites and some disappointments. I actually don't do beauty favorites every month, but the last one I did was like a couple of months ago. So we were trying to figure out a better name for this series because I'm trying to be more consistent with it. And I was thinking winners and losers of the month. What do you think? Could you leave it in the comments below? Anyway, I'm blabbering too much. Let's get started and hope you enjoy this video. I'm going to start with lip products just because like I have been obsessed with these two lip products. The first one is what I have on my lips. It is by Christian Dior. I know it's a little expensive, but I think this one is totally worth it. It's number 468. This is what it looks like. This color gives me life. It's so beautiful. It's like a combination of peach and pink mixed together. It's so comfortable to wear on the lips. It's super creamy, very, very hydrating on the lips. I've just been wearing this a ton, and if you guys follow me on Snapchat, you probably already know that. But yeah, have been obsessed with this. The next lip color is a lot more affordable. It is by Maybelline. It's the Baby Lips in Blush Burst. It's super hydrating. Again, the color is very similar to the Dior one, which is why I wanted to also talk about this because it's obviously a lot more affordable. This is what the swatch looks like, but I'm also going to show you the swatch of the Dior one right next to it so that you can compare it. So that right there is the Dior one. It's a lot more shinier. And then this is the Maybelline one. The colors are so similar. They're almost like dupes, but not when it comes to the consistency and the texture. It's more the color is a great dupe. Moving on to highlighters, and I feel like I've been gravitating towards two different palettes this month or last month. The first one is by Nars, and this is actually a new highlighter palette by them. You have an ivory color, a yellow gold, and a rose gold. I just have been obsessed with the pigment. It's more of a sheer sort of soft highlight, but it's buildable, which is kind of how I like my highlights to be. I'm gonna swatch it for you guys so you can see it. This is what they look like swatched, and again, the three different colors are just stunning. The next palette is by Smashbox, and this was a collaboration with Casey Holmes. I really enjoyed the pigments. I used it actually on Mallory. We did a prom makeup tutorial. I'll link it below if you guys missed it. We used one of these on her. Again, it comes with three different shades. So here are the palettes next to each other. Again, the colors are very similar. The pigments are a little bit different. So as you can see, this one, the pearls are a little bit larger than the Nars palette. The Nars one is a little bit more creamier, and when you put it on, it looks more like a glow rather than a highlight, if that makes any sense. And the Smashbox one, you could tell that it's a highlight because the pearls are just a little bit larger. I hope that makes sense, but that's like the only kind of difference that I see. Again, I've been enjoying both of these palettes. They're very different in terms of the price point and the pigments, but very similar, so I wanted to talk about both of them. I said both like 4 times, but that's okay. My favorite bronzer of April was this guy over here. This is by Physicians Formula. Honestly, it's one of the best bronzers, and it's so affordable. It's a drugstore brand. It's super duper affordable, and it comes with a brush, which I never use, as you could see. But I just feel like this is just the most beautiful color, and it blends like butter. It smells like you're on vacation because it's got like a coconut scent to it. It smells so good. My favorite liner, I have to say, is by Marc Jacobs. I feel like I use this a ton this month. I have it on, and I put it on my bottom lash line and then kind of smoke it out and do like a reversed cat eye. It's been my thing lately, and I absolutely love it. This is what it looks like. Super duper creamy, and so you can't really do a precise line with it, but you can do like a natural smoky eye with it, or just like a thick chunky eyeliner. I've been absolutely obsessed with it. I have 2 of the same colors. That's how much I love it. I have to say my favorite nail polish in April was this guy over here. I don't have it on today, although it looks very similar, because this is gel, in case you're wondering. This is by OPI, and it's called Stop It, I'm Blushing. This is something I do all the time, I feel like. Whenever I'm gonna do gel, I do something like this. But if I wanna just paint my own nails, I have been just enjoying this color over here. It is just so pretty. This was in my April favorites for the blog as well. I do Sona Select on the blog if you guys are not familiar with it. It's a little bit different than what I talk about here, just to like keep it a little different, but this was definitely one of the products that I talked about over there. I'm trying to find the color. It is 160. So pretty. It's like the most beautiful baby pink. So feminine, I love it. So this next product I recently picked up from Namies, and it is a latex-free eyelash glue. And the other thing I like about it is that it is black, so you don't have to worry about like white residue or anything like that. Ever since I started using this, my eyes don't itch, it doesn't get watery. I can actually wear lashes all day and not be bothered by it, whereas before I would literally start to water, and a lot of times as soon as I would finish filming a video, I would just rip my lashes out because I just hated the feeling of having false lashes on. So I'm so happy I discovered this. I'll be repurchasing this a ton more. I'm sure I've talked about the La Mer translucent powder, but you know what? It deserves another mention because it is just so amazing. If you have large pores and if you've used this before, you know what I'm talking about. It sort of blurs it out somehow. Like, I don't know what miracle powder this is. I'm gonna show you guys. It kind of sucks that it's expensive because I want everybody to have it, but it's just so good. Look at that. It just blurs all of these imperfections that I have around my pores. I've just been obsessed with it. I have one skincare product to talk about and one hair care. So the skincare product is this guy over here. It is an exfoliant by Dior, and it is so amazing and gentle. I'm almost out. I need to get another one. It's just so gentle, like I said. I use this about twice a week, and I just use it with my fingers in circular motions in the shower. It just makes my skin look so fresh and clean. I am really into hair masks because my hair is really thick and I do color it, of course, and I have like highlights and stuff. So I use hair masks about once a week. And I discovered this a few months ago. It was in a PR package, and I gave it a try only because it said it has honey in it, and I know honey is so good for your hair. Let me just tell you, okay, it's almost done and I am obsessed. I need to order a lot more of this. It's only $8.99, by the way. It's so worth it because it goes a long, I mean, it's really big, so it's gonna go a long way. I use this once a week in my shower, and I'm telling you, it is one of the best hair masks I have ever tried. It's so rich and conditioning. It just makes my hair super silky and smooth and bouncy. I'm seriously like hooked. It's so, so good. On to some disappointing products, and I definitely want to incorporate these every single month into my favorites videos because it keeps it more real. Obviously, it's not like I like every single product that I test out, but I usually don't talk about things I don't like because I just don't want to hurt people's feelings if you do like the product. But we're going to keep it real, and if you are offended by a product that I don't like, don't take it personally. Most of the time, I love these brands. I just don't necessarily like that particular product, and you know, it just didn't work for me, but it may totally work for you. So hopefully that disclaimer helps. So the first product is unfortunately by MAC because I love MAC Cosmetics so much. They have amazing products, and this is their new foundation. It's the Next to Nothing foundation. I wanted to love this so much because I love natural foundations. You guys know I love like a dewy natural skin, but this just didn't work for me. It's not buildable. So if you put one layer and you want to build it up, you can't do that because it just becomes a little blotchy. I love their face and body foundation for that because I feel like it's buildable, it's natural, it creates a beautiful dewy finish. I just assumed that they were just gonna create something that was a little bit better than that. I just personally didn't love this. Like, I get the point of it, but I think you have to have the most amazing skin and be able to just use one layer for this to look good. Like, if you have any sort of imperfection, it's just not gonna work because you cannot build it. That's kind of like my experience with it. I tried it 3 times because I really wanted to love this. If you love it, I would love to hear from you. This next product I used months ago, like I can't remember how many months ago, and I was trying my best to remember if I've ever talked about this on my channel before. It is this product over here by Julep. It has the Allure stamp on it, which is concerning. I got this in a PR package months ago, and I got kind of excited because I love like loofahs and stuff in the shower, and I was like, ooh, this already has like product in it, like the soap already in it. And I used it all over my body, and I broke out in hives, like so bad. It was just like, I had to go to my dermatologist. I had to get on antibiotics. Like, it was bad. It was really, really bad. So I just wanted to like because I got this again this month in a PR package. I literally was like, oh my God, not again. And I like threw it in the trash. And Mallory from the team was like, why don't you like talk about it if you don't like it? I'm like, you know what, you're right. I should tell people I don't like it, because it like gave me this horrible reaction. Now, I don't know if it was just a reaction that I got from it, because maybe I was allergic to something, or whatever the case was. It was just like one of those things that just broke me out. My whole like legs, oh, it was awful. So that concludes this video. I hope you guys enjoyed my favorites and disappointments, aka winners and losers of April. Do you guys like that name? Like seriously, I really want to hear from you. I like genuinely need your help, because I don't know if I should continue calling it that or if I should just stick to favorites and disappointments. But yeah, other than that, I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Bye.